Okay, so this is something called the Online Encyclopedia of Internet Sequences, Integer Sequences, sorry. It's founded by somebody named Neil Sloan, who does some really neat stuff. And one thing you can do if you're looking at a sequence of integers like we had, 3, 15, 85, 493, 2871, you can just put it in and see if anyone's looked at this sequence before, because it might help you. Might help you discover something about it. And sure enough, when we put that in, we find that, in fact, in this encyclopedia, sequence number A011900 is 1, 3, 15, 85, 493, 2871, 16, 731. You recognize that one?
Oh, that was the other one we found.
Yep. The next one's 97, 513, 568,345. 3,312,255, and then they find all of them. It's pretty interesting. But even more interesting, if you start with 1, which we didn't start with, we started with 3, but that's okay, we can extend it and begin with 1. There's a formula. AN equals 6 times AN minus 1. Do you know what that AN minus 1 means?
So AN is like the nth number in the sequence.
Yep.
6 times the previous number in the sequence, minus the one before that, and then minus 2.
Yeah. And then what's really interesting here is that it will describe for you some other possible things. It's the solution to a pair of equations, b times b minus 1 equals 2 times a times a minus 1. Does that seem familiar? That's the things we were looking at?
B times b minus 1, and then 2a times a minus 1. Well, that might have been, if the numbers got really large, that might have been what our equation was going to look like.
Well, remember, we were looking at an equation that was the Red Sox choose 2 over the total Sox divided by the total Sox choose 2 equals a half. And if you multiply that out, here, let's unmultiply it out so that we divide this side by 2 and divide this on the other side. We would get 1/2 equals a times a minus 1 over b times b minus 1. That's the equation we were looking at.
It was, yeah.
So that's cool. Then it describes some other things that people have found about this sequence. I'll skip down to the third one. Also, positive integers y in the solutions to 4x squared minus 8y squared minus 4x plus 8y equals 0. This is another one. And one thing I wanted to show you, which was actually what I thought was pretty interesting, was there's another formula for it down here. AN equals 7 times AN minus 1 minus AN minus 2 plus AN minus 3. And so we're going to look at that relationship. And I'm going to show you how you solve it. And the reason I want to focus on this is actually you noticed that a square root of 2 maybe was showing up.
Yeah.
And which is really cool that you noticed that. And I'm going to show you how you solve an equation like this, and we'll see a square root of 2 in that solution. Okay, so you ready for that?
Yep.